Good morning. This is going to be a strange video. Uh, I've had two different friends give me two different opinions. Well, let me just read the title and the blurb. A good friend suggested I misunderstand. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe with all the stresses in my life, I no longer have enough patience. Are people who have YouTube accounts that are empty of any information really using them for honest purposes? He says they do. If he's right, I may owe some apologies for being too quick to judge empty accounts. I'd like to hear what others have to say about this. How does it really work, and what exactly does an empty YouTube account signify? Now, after I wrote that blurb, which was written last night before I went to bed, after talking with the friend that said that I misunderstood, I remembered that I had with one of these people that had nothing in her account, she referred to, obliquely, she referred to the ambassador, a certain of your friends. You know, she didn't say the ambassador, but I knew she was referring to the ambassador, and I called the ambassador and read him what had been written. And he knew who this person was. This person is a troublemaker. He gave me a whole bunch of information that I'm not going to go into now, but in any case, this person lacks credibility from the ambassador's point of view. From the other friend's point of view, it was a total misunderstanding. This is a nice person. He has had communication with her previously. So I have two friends that have two different opinions of the same woman, but we're actually talking about two different accounts that I basically cut off yesterday because they have no information in their YouTube account. The YouTube account is totally empty. There's nothing there. It's just an empty YouTube account with a name. That's all it has, and access to my YouTube account. So in any case, I don't think I misunderstood. I think my other friend that said that I've misunderstood misunderstands. That these people are charlatans, even if they sometimes appear to say nice things. They create all sorts of waves and all sorts of trouble, especially this one lady in particular, who can no longer access my account if YouTube does what it's supposed to do as far as screening things. In any case, I wanted to clear the air and say that I want people to be able to comment, people that are honest, people that have real questions. But some people suggested that I don't answer questions, and I want to make it clear what I'm doing. It used to be, before my operation and all the physical problems that I had, that I would spend hours and hours every day on the internet. I would go back and I'd answer questions of old videos and stuff like that. I'd watch a whole lot of videos that took a lot of my time that people recommended. And once I had the operation and stuff and I came back and I'm healing, I made a command decision that once a video is done, I will respond to comments made during that day, during the 24 hours or so when it's still a fresh video. I will not go back and look at videos that are 2, 3, 4, 5 days old and see if there's any new comments on them and see if I have to respond to them, if they ask questions. If they exist, I don't even know about it because I don't look. I don't look. I don't have time to spend 8, 9, 10, 12 hours a day, and sometimes even more, online on YouTube and on Facebook and everything else. I try to limit that time to 3, at the most 4 hours a day, at the most. And that's so that I can get healthy. That's so that I can focus on things that will get me healthy. And I realize that might be cutting off some people that have legitimate questions. I can't help that. I can't help that. If you have a legitimate question, don't just post it on YouTube or Facebook. Now, Facebook, if you send me a specific question on Facebook, the odds are I will see it. I mean, I don't have anything, I don't let everybody post things on my Facebook page, but by the same token, people have access to comment to me and even to send me private messages. So that's a more accurate way and a more substantial way of actually getting a point to me or a question to me so that I can deal with it. But if it's just a YouTube comment and you're expecting me, to make a comment on something that you made 3 days after the video was posted, don't hold your breath, because it isn't going to happen. It's just not the way that I do it anymore. I don't have the time. But I don't think, in the case of this one individual anyway, I don't think I misunderstood, because this individual specifically referred to the ambassador, and I called him, and he has had dealings with this person. So he knows who she is, and gave me other information, as I said, that I'm not going to share. It's, I'm not about bashing people or putting people down, even if it's the truth. I'd rather just disconnect and let them come around or not, in their own time. I'm not going to stand and butt heads and argue with somebody, because I don't have the energy to do that. I don't want to use the energy that I do have for doing that. So anyway, I hope this clears up some misunderstanding. And if there's some things that I have misunderstood on my part and somebody has other information, please feel free to let me know. But in this particular instance of this one lady that I'm mentioning here, I don't think there's been a misunderstanding based on what the ambassador told me. So thank you very much for listening, and have a beautiful day, and namaste.